Welcome back to the Bears Superstar Mega Baseball or Super Mega Baseball YouTube Mega League video series. That is really wordy. I really need a better title, don't I? Anyways, with me is Sean Kenney.
Hello, hello.
Sean is a racer in the ESR League that I race in. He is, I believe you're a race winner in the ESR series. I think you've notched up something at some point.
Yeah. I've had a win here or there. I can hang with some people.
Indeed, he's one of the top-end drivers, upper gold tier, racing for Triple F Racing in our current ACC Sunday series, coming up at Monza this Sunday. Are you excited for Monza, sir, with your Lamborghini?
I am having a lot of pasta and pizza.
You go into the Temple of Speed. All right, so Sean would like a spot on the Bears. Now, the problem is, I have very few spots left on the Bears. However, he might get the last spot. We'll see. Depends. I have questions.
The agents.
Well, number one, I have like specific positional needs, of course. So I need to know, what position does Sean Kenney want to play in Super Mega Baseball?
Well, in my foray into baseball and softball, I played left field, shortstop, and third base. So,
all right.
Left field, central field. I prefer outfield though.
Okay, so an outfielder. We could use an outfielder. We've only got... Well, really, we've got two. Because Sonia is currently playing in the outfield because we need her to. And I'm playing in the outfield because I'm terrible. So,
we need at least two good outfielders.
So we could use a good outfielder. So you might be in luck that you get that last spot. All right. So I'm going to propose a thing here. I've got a couple of people asking for spots, and I don't have enough spots for them. Now, I do have a way around this, which is there are 23 other teams. And wouldn't you know, those teams could use, like, an identity, a player to shout out when we play them. So, Sean, your choice is, would you like to be a bear and kind of have to work your way into the lineup through, like, kind of middle stats? Or would you like to be a superstar leader on another team?
Oh, man. Definitely got to go superstar.
All right, Sean Kenney is going to be brave, and he's going to take on the captaincy role. All right, I'll show you the teams, and you let me know which one you like. So,
can you do trades?
I can, later on, yes. So, we have the War Wagons. We have the Hatchets. The Die Bombers, the Torpedoes, and their team colors are largely... Oh, hang on. I have not turned on my screen share with you yet.
I was clicking some buttons. I was like, what do I do here? I know I'm old.
Let me fix that for you. There we go. Now you should be able to see my screen.
Yep.
All right, so the team colors are largely just what the logos are colored, so if that's an important thing to you. So we have the War Wagons. They are a tank, apparently.
Great War Wagon.
We have the Hatchets, which is some kind of fish.
Looks like a piranha, maybe?
Maybe. The Die Bombers. I must say, I'm a little let down by the Die Bombers. And what I mean by that is, come on, you have bomb in your name and you're not a home run hitting team? What is this noise? What is this 3 power rating? It's insane.
Yeah, exactly.
The Torpedoes, another fish.
Yeah, that looks
The Fresh Hellions.
Ooh.
The Scampers. I actually rather like their logo. I don't really like their name, but I do like the logo.
Looks like a football, though.
A little bit. The Burners.
Ooh, yeah.
The Firebirds. The Justice with the proud and noble bald eagle. There is more eagle in the dashboard somewhere. The Monarchy. The Advocates. The Gold Coats. The Norsemen. It's weird that they went with Norsemen instead of Vikings. Seems like an odd choice. But I did want a team that started with an N, so I am happy that there's a Norseman team. The Outlaws. The Logmen.
Jesus.
The Venom. The Clankers. The Rippers.
Ooh.
the Pumas, the Wardens, the Nightmares on Elm Street, the Champs, full of all the douchebags of the world. I'm not sure if I'm going to let anyone be on that team. Like, that's the team I just want to just crush mindlessly.
Yeah, no. Move chumps. They were just a bunch of assholes.
And then the final team is the Spinners.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go Torpedoes. Believe it or not.
All right, you are joining the Torpedoes. Let's see what the Torpedoes got, and we'll see who you're replacing on the team.
Okay.
So the starting outfielders are Roger Hardcore, Arsenio Mills,
Looks like Arsenio Hall.
and Patty Fail. Or Folly? I don't know. Who would you like to replace?
I mean, I'd like to replace Roger Hardcore.
Roger Hardcore, you are off the team, and you are going to be replaced by Mr. Sean Kenney. So, just do your bio here. What number would you like?
16.
You'd think from racing I would know what number you'd want, actually. All right. So we have 3 builds for male players. We have the beefy build, the skinny build, and the average build. Although I must say, the skinny build has some big arms. Look at those arms.
That's definitely triangular.
Indeed. Where are we going with this, sir?
Well, I guess I'm gonna go skinny, even though I'm kind of in between skinny and a little bigger than me. But that's kind of how I look. So,
All right.
other than the mohawk.
Your skin tone, because of course I have no idea what you look like, so you are in complete control.
I can role play.
Yeah.
Well, I'm role playing myself in my youth, in my my all-star years. So I'm kind of I'm tan, light tan.
Yeah,
probably around there. Maybe a little
darker.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little too dark.
Yeah, so
That's a little better.
yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Okay. Left-handed, right-handed switch. What are we dealing with here?
I can bat both, but I'm definitely left.
All right. So switch and lefty thrower.
Oh no,
All right.
righty thrower. Sorry.
Oh, you're one of those weird people. All right. We have a couple of different kind of default personalities. So we have the relaxed look, the timid look. Actually, hang on. Let me get rid of the sunglasses so we can really appreciate what this looks like. The timid look, the competitive look, the jolly look, the droopy look, the tough guy look, the egotistical I am better than you look. And that's it, actually.
Okay. I think what was after relaxed?
Timid.
Is that? Oh no, that one looks like his eyeballs are popping out of his head. What's the one?
Looks like
after
he's
that?
about to take a shit. Competitive.
Yeah, I'm competitive.
Okay. Let's move over to the head then. So we got 10 different head options. As guys, we're fortunate. The women only get 5.
Oh.
We got that. We got that. Got that. We got that. That one there. That one there.
Ooh.
That one there. That one there. The super no chin look. And then number 10, which is kind of the one everyone's using because it's, to be honest, probably the most human looking one.
Yeah. What was the first? Show me the first 2 again.
That one.
No, definitely.
And that one.
No. Yeah, I'm definitely more 10. But if everyone else is 10, I'll go 2 because that looks more evil.
All right, he's going evil. All right, so we got a couple different hair options.
Okay.
We got kind of the normal coif.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the mullet.
I like that.
We've got, please God, don't tell me I'm going bald. No, I'm not going bald. No, never. We've got the pompadour. I don't really know what to call this one. This one's just kind of normal.
Mm-hmm.
Mohawk, of course, and then the flat top. More mohawk, but this time there's like a little bit of hair on the sides now. And then there's the mohawk with like the little lines cut into it because, it's not enough to have a mohawk. You have to have a design in the side of your head as well.
Yep.
This is the problem here. I gotta change the hair color to make this a little more obvious, I think. We're going ginger for the moment, just for contrast's sake.
I thought that was lipstick.
That's the up there here. Oh, wait, wrong thing.
No man buns?
I don't think there is a man bun, no.
What?
There is an afro, though.
That is pretty sweet. Especially with the red. It's almost like a Ronald McDonald. Ooh. That's definitely my hair, the spiky hair.
Alright, we go spiky. Color of the hair, sir.
Let's see. Dark brown.
That one there?
Yep.
Alrighty. Any facial hair to speak of?
Yeah, let's see what are our options. Oh, there's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options. A lot of them are like combo options, though. Immediately, like you can see, this is like the same look, just with like different levels of stubble. Mutton chops.
What's just the full beard?
Oh, that's over here. There are two full beards. There's this one, and then the projectile view. The protrusion.
Looks like a bumper.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'll go with the beard.
Okay. Do you want glasses or eye black? Or both? I don't know why you would want both, but we could do both.
Let me see what they look like.
So we got the basically the standard baseball look.
Yeah, no.
Those are terrible.
Yeah, it looks like a rave.
The aviator. I don't know what those are. Those are kind of cool. Then there's the actual glasses looks.
Okay.
Then there's the Morpheus look. That's what I'm calling that.
Steampunk.
You are now in the Matrix. Those, the swim goggle look, the visor, the spectacles. The I'm gonna call that the Will Smith and Wild Wild West option, actually.
Yeah.
The I'm going skiing out in the outfield, apparently.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all of them.
Okay, they don't have the ones that pop up for the outfielders.
They do not. That I thought was a pretty considerable oversight, actually.
Yeah, I'll go no glasses.
All right, so we got the eye black then, and I'm just gonna warn you: the further we go here, the worse the eye black's gonna get.
give me the lowest level.
The lowest level is definitely 1. That is the most normal looking eye black.
Category 1 of eye black.
Then, well, if you're not gonna wear sunglasses, we do need the eye color.
Oh, okay. Give me like a brown.
We have these fine selection of browns.
Let's see. I think I'm the darker brown.
That one there.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the body. So we got a couple choices for your short your pants. We got the knee cut, the boot cut, the ankle cut, and the shin cut.
Okay. What was the full pants one?
The boot cut.
Yeah, I'm going old school. I'm going boot cut.
All right, so then we have the undershirt options, which is just where do you see it, basically.
Okay, I'll go 3/4.
All right, forearm it is. We could also do like some specialized sleeves here, which is, but they're underneath the undershirt, which kind of actually defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
So then we have wristbands. There is one type of wristband, and that is it. You can have it on both wrists, one wrist, or none.
Definitely one wrist.
Which wrist do we go with?
Let's see. If I was playing, I would definitely have it on my right.
There you go. And we can colorize that if you wish.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I do actually like these uniforms. This is a nice uniform color that the Torpedoes have.
I guess I'm gonna go. What's the green?
This one here.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Okay. We have various wrist tape options. So the one you have there is what I'm calling the MMA fighter.
I was gonna say, it looks like he's going boxing.
Then you can have it on both hands if you want.
No.
There's none. I think most of the rest is just going to be like covered up by the the wristband, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't need. I mean, you don't need tape.
All right. And then we got the cleat styles. We got the various styles of our fashionable cleats. Because, you know, the cleats make a fashion statement about you. They're important. Believe it or not, one of the female players did make me spend like 20 minutes selecting cleats.
I did actually move my head a little closer to the monitor, so I may be guilty.
We've been through them all. These ones are horrible. These look like sandals.
Yeah, they look like almost racing shoes, like racetrack shoes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, not those ones.
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay, maybe like it was one of the first one. Next one. One more after that. Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, you like the dirty loafers. All right.
Yeah.
We can also do colors with the cleats, obviously.
Ooh. Oh, definitely.
You have any desires? So that's the main color there, secondary color, the tongue, and then I think that's the bottoms, the soles.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think I just like the regular, however they were to start with.
All right. And then we have, of course, tattoo options, but because you have the undershirt, I'm assuming we're not really doing any tattoo work here.
Yeah, no.
All righty. The gear. All right, so we can put on the elbow guard if you want.
Nope.
We could put on the ankle guard so you look like you've just been released from prison.
the boot? No.
The boot. Okay, so batting gloves. We got some options here. Let me change the colors a little bit here just so we can kind of see what we're dealing with here. So let me put some green on there just to get some contrast. All right, so we got the skeleton gloves. Those ones are kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Those are kind of like racing gloves.
Yeah, those almost look like Adidas.
These are like some kind of brick pattern, which is interesting. The big C, nothing, and then the big E.
Well, when I played, I never even needed gloves, so I'm gonna go no gloves. Yeah.
He's gonna go no gloves. You're the first person to go no gloves.
Yeah. Well.
All right, helmet style.
Okay.
We got the bowler, the kind of modern looking thing. Then we got the face guard, and then we got the Byron Dirksen Hannibal Lecter. That's it. Those are the four options.
That was it. It was either one or two. Give me those again.
All right, number 2, number 1.
Number 2.
Number 2. Most people are going with number 2. I think it's the most popular one.
Yeah, it looks the most like what people actually wear.
I don't think your tar spec is actually going to look all that much different because of the darkly colored helmet. Anyways, there's 2 options. There's dirty and there's cleanish.
I definitely like dirty. I'd throw it around. Yeah.
All right. Then we got a couple different bat styles. So this is bat style number 6.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And we're back to 6.
Okay. What was number 4? Oh, I definitely want the stars. What was that? 5 or 6?
3.
There, yeah.
There we go. Okay, well, what color shall we make the bat?
Ooh, can we make it white, or is that then the stars are gone?
I believe we can make it white. The stars still show, but not really all that well. Can we? And I don't think we can change the star color. I mean, the star color is unfortunately.
Okay, no, that's fine. I like the white bat.
All right. Anything else?
What's the back grip? Oh no, what do the other ones go to? I don't.
So this looks like the bottom, the base of the bat, the butt.
Okay.
And this is just like a little bit of a, there's a line here that changes color.
Can you just how about make those just black?
Sure. There you go.
Yep.
And then the back grip, we have the electrical tape look. The I want to say that's just no tape. The tarred up look, and then the white tape look.
Oh, definitely a white tape.
Alrighty, there we go. And then the most important part of a player, of course, the swagger. So we got a batting routine here.
Ooh, okay.
Just sing out when you see something you like.
I like very little.
I don't think we have that option in this game. This game caters to the overly complex batting style.
Okay, I think it was like maybe 15. It was like 15 or 14. One of the last one. No. Yeah, that one there.
Alrighty, and then we got the batting stance.
A lot of movement. Jeez.
They really need to get the Tony Batista batting style in here. Like that I feel like that's significantly lacking in this game.
Okay, I think I was a 5.
Up a 5. Alright. Then we got music.
Okay, I don't hear it.
Turn yourself up. Or turn up the stream, because you should be able to hear it.
No.
Still nothing?
Nope, still nothing.
Alright, well, give me a type of music. I'll try and find you something applicable.
Do you have something terrible from the 80s?
I mean, of course we do. Let me find it. There it is.
Okay, I'm fine with it.
Old school beats. There we go. Alrighty, now we can do some things. So it looks like you're the man batting cleanup. We can change that. It's not a problem. I'm assuming left field and then backup positions just outfield.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen, or Mr. Sean, these are the stats that you currently have. We can change them, obviously, and I will have to make other people worse to keep the team kind of in line. But we can move. We can move around the stats. So tell me what you're looking for.
Okay. So let's see if I'm gonna make it in the reflection of me. I had decent power, so I batted usually third or fourth or fifth.
Okay.
So
you appear to be the second most powerful player on your team, although 73 is not super high power.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm assuming it goes to 100. I mean,
it goes to 100. Yes, sir.
A dumb question. So I mean, guess when you give yourself stats, where's the governor? I'd probably say I was probably like a high 80s.
Let's go 83. Hi. This game is very home run heavy, so if you go above like this level, it's going to be hard. So, all right. So I got to take 10 points off somebody else. Why is that? Oh, he has no contact. Okay. Well, we want to leave Mr. McMaster here as your big hitter. Let's drop this person down because that's actually a fair bit of power for a leadoff hitter. Okay, contact.
Definitely good at contact. You lead the witness.
Well, 81 is kind of where you start to get to elite contact. You see, you would be the best contact hitter on the team.
Okay. But then I have to remove it from the others, right? So
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm probably. I mean, I guess I'm in the 80s.
Okay. Let's go with 81, and then you got to take 10 away, or you got to take 20 away from from the other players in your starting lineup. Is there anybody you particularly want to take down a notch?
Well, I mean, just because of the name, we should probably whack it a little bit.
Whack it. Where is?
Keep going down. Second base.
Oh, here we go. All right, we're going. Okay, there we go.
But yeah, dealer's choice. Whatever you think.
Let's see here. Who kind of has a little bit more contact than their role probably calls for? Honestly, probably the right fielder. I mean, he's your last batter. That's a little bit high for a number 8 hitter for contact, so let's drop that. All right, speed, sir. You currently are at 48. You're quite slow, actually, for an outfielder.
Ooh, yeah, I'd be way faster than that. But, man, look at Mills. Good Lord, 98?
Arsenio Mills. That's probably why you guys get away from having... Well, also, look at your right fielder, 86. So, like, the outfield speed is not a problem. You're just slow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty fast. I'd probably say. I mean, I don't want to OP myself here, which seems to be the direction we're going. But I don't know, 75. It's pretty quick.
All right, let's add on 30 more. I'm gonna take a little bit off here because I always don't like players that have like that kind of speed, just because it honestly kind of breaks the game.
Yeah.
Because they're borderline impossible to throw out. So let's take your 2 ridiculous dudes down a notch, and then we need to find 10 more. Honestly, it feels like this third baseman could go down, but because I don't think he's going to be on base. With the 12 contact, it's terrible. Let's take the catcher down a notch.
It'd be interesting to know if you made one player on the team like almost zeros and stacked everyone else, if it would actually be beneficial.
Well, I mean, it would, because you just don't play the... I actually did this in my... So I'm running a league where I just basically did like my high school yearbook as teams, and one player is on one of the teams is absolute garbage, and the AI just doesn't play him. He just sits on the bench the whole time. You could tell I didn't like him in high school, and also he actually really was unathletic, so it's fair. I don't believe he actually would be any use, but he's the backup catcher, and he just doesn't play.
That's pretty funny.
All right, so fielding. I assume we're going high with this.
Yeah,
It's very low actually for a left fielder.
Yeah, I should be super high. Probably 80s. I'm guessing, maybe. I don't know.
Let's go 88. Make you a little defensive specialist. Means we got to take 40 off elsewhere. So let's see here. Whoa! You always got. Oh, you got. Wow, your backup is garbage.
Don't get injured.
All right, let's see here. I don't really know who I want to take it off of here. This team is already kind of not very good at fielding.
Yeah.
Although you have a high defense rating, which is weird. Defense, of course, is arm and fielding, though. So I think it's made up for the fact that you have a pretty good arm selection here.
Yeah.
Let us drop. Let's see here. Are there anyone on the bench that is like kind of too good to really be on the bench? Like Gray Feather here, I think feels a little too good. So let's take a little off of him or her.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. We'll take it off the pitcher. 2 pitchers in the 80s. Jesus.
Crazy.
And that'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Final step is your arm, which is currently rated at 52.
Okay, so this is my one weakness, is I have a terrible arm. I made it up for with everything else. So,
52 is actually still pretty decent. Like a lot of outfielders actually have like 40s, so like even 52 is not that bad.
Okay, I'm probably like a 55, I would say then.
All right, we'll leave her at 52. There tends to be no difference unless you're moving like the stats quite a bit. Like I've noticed this with like pitchers, like this 85 velocity pitcher and this 82 velocity pitcher probably pitch the exact same speed. All right,
it just feels like you're making changes.
Just feels like it. All right, so you're in. You are probably the best player on your team. You're the second most powerful. You have the best contact. You are you're kind of low on the speed chart, but your team is just in general got some blindingly quick players on it. You are the best fielder at 88, and your 52 arm is a little bit weak, but it is still not too bad.
All right.
All right, let's get you a game. So you are going to take on the Bears, sir. What do you think is going to happen here?
Ooh, I don't know.
So the Bears versus the Torpedoes. Where are you guys? There you are. Torpedoes.
So the Bears are pretty even in defensive and speed. They're high.
And with no bullpen.
Oh.
Well, it's because 2 of our bullpenners are actually zeros on overall. Well, because they're not filled yet. Okay, so we got Apple Field, which is like New York City. Sakura Hills, which is Japan, obviously.
Definitely going to Japan.
All right, we go. Everyone picks Japan.
Really?
All right, pretty much. All right, so let's see here. Who do I want to run out onto the hill for the start of this one? We'll go with Bears ace pitcher Rooster Sundquist. Ooh. Yes, that was what his parents named him. Well, not the last name. We changed that. But the first name is actually Rooster.
That's hilarious. So who do you got? You got Byron?
We got Byron. We got Rochelle Garrett, RC
Okay.
Game. We got Paul Riccobeni.
Nice. Nice. That's a good look.
And in the bullpen, we have Javier Perez-Torres and Martin Edmonds.
Nice. Nice.
That you know. Sonia Knight is Mischief on the Discord server. So we have her as well. We, of course, have me playing right field right now. I am terrible. And Ziggy playing behind the plate.
Cool.
Let's play ball. Sean Kenney, the rival, the Torpedo Star. He took the stats over the ability to be on the Bears.
Dude, I went evil.
He's gone to the dark side and he'll be batting number 4 today. Leading off for the Bears, Sonia Knight, the left fielder. And Sonia does what Sonia does, which is get on base with a single.
Okay, good hit right there.
Number 2 up is Dougie Braggs, the center fielder. All right, let's see here. All right, what's your pitcher got here? Fork ball. Hey, a lot of downwards pitches. So this is going to pound the bottom of the strike zone for sure with the changeup, with the curveball and the fork ball. 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball. So pretty good stuff. Accuracy's really high. Velocity and junk are kind of take it or leave it though. I hope this is not your ace pitcher because she's really not ace material, but she did just strike out Dougie Braggs. Kevin Greer, the shortstop, bats. He'll take the 1-1. The 2-1. Oh, a little early.
Ooh,
Up the middle for the base hit.
Tried to hit her.
Well, I mean, Byron did actually kill one of the pitchers. Speaking of Byron, with his luxurious hair and his head of elector helmet.
Back up, back up.
He's got the power. He doesn't have a lot else, but he's got power. She don't want to work to Byron.
Yeah, she's not.
Ah, darn it. I swung at the 0-3 and hit into a double play ball. Oh. All right, well, leading off for the Torpedoes, it is second baseman Doug, or Dong Day.
Damn, that's right.
Sadly, that's not the worst name.
I can't believe you swung at that. It was like golfing.
September Dropkin, which just sounds like a porno name somehow. The Torpedoes, the team that porno clearly needs to get talking to. Alright. Let's try the slider. There we go. Got to find out this ump strike zone. I do like that this game has a strike zone that just isn't this box. Like every ump actually has like a little bit of a different take on the strike zone. It's actually kind of neat.
Cool.
Mr. Zap McMaster. I mean, also a porn name, but actually I kind of enjoyed that one. There we go. Let's bring the heat. There we go. Rooster Sunquist showing you why he's got that ace status on this team. Not for much longer, actually. He'll probably get moved into the bullpen. Well, he wants to be in the bullpen. He was a bullpenner in college, so he's actually kind of he's taking this somewhat seriously. He's actually worried about being a starter. Michael Magus with a power double to lead off the second. That brings up R.C. Guerin, complete with clockwork tattoo.
I just realized there was a ponytail coming out of the back.
Indeed. You should have seen it when Byron had the fro. The fro was coming out the back. It was interesting.
Ooh.
RC... Yeah. I should have paused the runner earlier. I might have been able to get third off that. Alright, the catcher, Ziggy Manis. Hit me home, Ziggy. because the guys behind you do not have bats. I'm just gonna let that out there right now. Keep getting early. Oh, that could have been a strike. That was lucky. That could have been ball 4 though, so kind of made up for it. No, get to the stands! Get to the stands! Get to the stands! Oh, ooh. He dives out there.
Yeah.
Paul Rickabenny, the third baseman,
with his hands.
That porn star mustache, too.
And the wiggle.
And, of course, Paul will pop out to the pitcher. Paul has no bat. All right, Sean Kenney in the leadoff spot here. Oh. What is the frequency, Sean Kenney?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
He goes yard.
PEDs, get him checked. Well, I guess that's a good debut.
I mean, it's better than Paul's, which was previously the highlight. He hit a triple in his first... Oh, no! It is becoming a problem early here.
Uh-oh.
It is 2-0 on back-to-back jacks off of Rooster Sundquist.
Yeah, I think the order drops heavily, though, so...
Crash Collins, the catcher. That's a good name, actually. I like that name. I didn't catch the name of the person who hit that other home run. All right.
Was that Arsenio?
Oh, yeah, it was Arsenio Mills. Buzz Fury. That just sounds like you're compensating for something. And on this team, I mean, come on. There's like a 12-inch minimum.
And torpedoed.
All right, let's go off the plate and see if I can get him to chase. I can. This is the problem with Rooster. He either gets hit really fucking hard or he strikes you out. All right. We got to get back into this one, and it will be Rooster Sundquist who leads off the third. I've been practicing bunting with the pitchers, but of course there's no point bunting with nobody on base.
He does have speed, though, eh?
He does have speed. He is a fast guy. He just doesn't, and he actually can hit in real life. It's just, to keep it real, like, none of my pitchers can hit.
Right.
It's never good when Sonya gets under the ball because she doesn't really have the power to actually get it out of the park. All right, come on, Dougland. Keep the inning alive. Or I'll make fun of that tribal tattoo that you made me put on your player. Well, we're making fun of the tribal tattoo. You're not Tongan. Stop trying to be. All right, you open up with the pitcher. Talk about useless offense. Look at those stats.
That is, yeah.
That is terrible.
I mean, you just close your eyes and swing at that point.
That's basically it. All right. Well, you've only got 2 hits. The problem is they both left the stadium.
Yeah, I figured the rest of the team didn't look too strong.
Not offensively. It looks like you got a good bullpen though. I mean, your label is bullpen beast, so that'll be the strength of the team, I think. Foul ball.
Oh.
That was close, though.
Replay.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Man, she's battling. Come on! Oh, Dougie Braggs can't run it down in center field. I didn't think he had enough for the dive. All right. Brings up Zap McMaster. Dealt with him last time without any real issues. Let's see if we can do it again.
He looks old and out of shape.
Well, he is a first baseman. There we go. Right, we go to the fourth. It is Kevin Greer, Byron Dirksen, Michael Mangus, the heart of the Bear Order.
Yeah, this is going to be dangerous here.
Kevin is basically our version of you. He's our MVP candidate.
Ooh, wow. Calling it.
He always calls it. That's his batting swagger. Ah, double play ball. Oh boy.
All right, it's all on you now.
Well, I mean, we got another inning, but yeah, kind of. Come on, Featherstone. Give me something to work with.
Ooh.
Or furthermore, pardon me. Ah, come on.
Ooh. Nasty.
All right. Well, rather than face you again, we are going to the bullpen because this matchup has to happen.
He's going to hit me. He's going to hit me.
Martin Edmonds in the game to face arch nemesis Sean Kenney. It does not work out well for the Bears. Oh, I almost got you that thing on the overrun.
I know.
All right, Arsenio Mills.
Ooh.
We will handle that, though. Still advances the runner to third for Crash Collins, who is a well, I was gonna say a pretty. Oh, there we go.
Can't believe I ran home. Where's my intelligence rating?
Yeah, the AI will do that. That's the one thing. I wonder if I can up that by upping the base running. I'm not entirely clear if the base running difficulty in this game is my base running difficulty or the AI's, to be honest.
Well, Martin did a good job there.
He did. Gave up the double to you, but chilled out and got the rest of it done. But we got to come up with 2 runs here in the top of the 5th inning, and it's not a good part of the lineup coming up.
Ooh.
RC will reach. Batting second, Ziggy Manis, who's going to hit into a double play ball. All right, well, sorry, Paul. We're going to the bench. Roberto Pietti is in the game.
Look at those shoes.
Yeah, he's a big San Francisco 49er fan. Whoa.
Oh, get off that plate.
Early. Ball 3. The game on the line, and he pops it up to the catcher. The Torpedoes, led by Sean Kenney, take it to the Bears. Just 4 hits, but when 2 of them leave the park, I mean, what are you gonna do? Not a great day for our offense either. Had just 5 hits, although Kevin Greer with a multi-hit game, so he did his thing. And on the Torpedo side, it was a Sean Kenney day. You had half your team's hits.
Well, we did juice myself up, so I'm glad it worked. Did the stats move around at all?
They will when the season starts.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right now, we're just doing exhibition mode to work out all the kinks and stuff. Pretty good game from your pitcher there. Furthermore, 5 hits allowed, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no runs. Pretty decent 5 innings.
Yeah, not bad.
And Rooster Sundquist did put up 5 strikeouts, so like I gotta respect that. But that's kind of his thing.
All or nothing.
All or nothing. All right. So let's see what you look like in your team photo. Let's see if we can pick you out. And what your baseball card looks like.
All right.
So teams. So edit team. All right. So here is our team photo. All right. I'm thinking that's you.
I'm thinking so too.
Because there's only one other dude with your hairdo, and that's darker than you. So
yeah,
I think that's it. So there's Zap. I think that's Zap McMaster there, and I want to say this is Arsenio Mills right here. right.
Yeah. And then where's the pitcher? Who is the pitcher? Was she the blonde?
No, I
On
think
the
she was
bottom
this
right?
one. I think she was.
Okay.
She had gray hair, I think.
Okay.
All right. A fairly large number of females on the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually there's not that many.
Yeah, equal opportunity.
A little more equal opportunity. All right. So you're also the manager for this team. So tell me, sir, what are you feeling for the lineup? Let's go to the player editor and look at the stats first.
Okay.
That'll probably help us out here. So obviously you're probably liking Arsenio Mills. He was pretty strong. He's got a good, very nice rating set in general. A little bit low on power, a little bit low on arm for a center fielder, but does the job. Good contact, good speed. Fielding's a bit weak, but a quality player.
Yeah.
McMaster's got excellent offensive stats, although not much for defense or running. But he is a first baseman, so what are you gonna do? Your other hit was from Dropkin. Dropkin's pretty solid as well, actually. Doug Day is a little slow for a leadoff hitter, but otherwise pretty solid. We have Crash Collins behind the plate. That's a pretty decent arm. He's got good contact. Bit weak on defense, though.
Yeah.
What was it? Blast Fury has no contact whatsoever, but is a pretty big power hitter. So he is the Adam Dunn of your team. And he does have a really good arm for a third baseman. 88 arm is very good. And then in right field it is Fowl, who's fast and has a good arm, but otherwise is just kind of meh.
Yeah. I mean, that's
fine.
Pretty good. I mean, let's see on the bench. Who do we have that's pretty good?
We got Gray Feather, who's a speedster, but I think that Doug Day probably is better in like every other way. That's your current starter. I mean, more power, more contact, better fielding, better arm. Like, it's just speed that Gray Feather seems to have.
Yeah.
Actually, Gray Feather's a shortstop, so we're comparing the wrong player.
Yeah, Dropkin.
Dropkin.
Yeah,
kind of the same thing, like faster than Dropkin, but otherwise worse in every other statistical category.
And fielding, Dropkin's 86, so that's
better arm. Here's an oddity. Your shortstop has a worse arm than your second baseman. That's a bit weird.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, shortstop's usually your best player.
Yeah. We got Lowenbrow on the bench. Again, a lot of speed, but not really anything else to write home about. I mean, could replace Fail in left field, I think, or right field, I think, because I mean, faster, a little bit more power, similar contact, kind of just a similar player.
Right.
Pretty solid fourth outfielder, though, I must say.
Yeah, no, it seems better, doesn't it? Or
Rocket, that's a pinch hitter stat line. That's nothing. That 13 fielding, you can't make that work in the outfield.
Yeah, no, you can't be a left fielder with 13.
I think this is definitively not really a catcher problem because, I mean, while Mr. Rubble does bring a lot of power to the table, he doesn't bring a lot of contact. He's slow as fuck. He's a defensive liability. And then we have Wackett, who is the bench second baseman. Again, not really a reason. So it looks like I would say this game's got it right with the right 8 players, unless you want to play with like positions.
Yeah, no, I think pretty much everyone's pretty good. I think the only one was the Lowenbrow was the only one that was
really making a case, and outfield is kind of already your strength, though.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, I think we should just roll with what's there. See.
All right. Any changes to the batting order to try to optimize your opportunities here?
I mean, it looks pretty good.
My suggestion, I think Arsenio Mills is really your leadoff hitter, though.
Yeah,
I
think
good contact, very good speed, and I mean the power's not great. Did hit that home run, but it's not like he's a powerhouse hitter or anything.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
So let's move him to the top of the order. We could just move Day, I guess, down to second, and then maybe move Dropkin into the heart of the order.
Mm-hmm.
Not much else that I could really see doing, to be honest. think that's probably about it. So let's go to the default lineup. Let's move Arsenio Mills to the top of the order, and Shelly Dropkin can back down to probably about the 6th spot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Collins or her. Actually,
yeah, she's pretty good.
She's actually better. Let's move her up to 5th. Not a lot of power in this lineup. It's really just you and McMaster that really bring the home run threats. So I think this top 4 here is going to be crucial to success.
Yeah. If you don't get runs there, then it's going to be a tough season.
Yeah, everyone else has got like something good about them, but they're not really complete hitters. It's like you got like Fury, who's got all that power but no contact, and then the opposite with Patty Fail.
That's
still
funny.
one of the best outfields I think I've actually seen. And what's the pitching like? Let's see here. For very good relief pitching. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Take a look at your team. All right. So it was not your ace. It was your 4th pitcher who was pitching. Okay. So that's good. You got a pretty good ace here in Heaps. Good velocity, good junk. A little bit low on the accuracy scale. Gruber, really good accuracy. Kind of mediocre speed and junk, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tropicus is not too bad. And then there's Furthermore, who has really good accuracy again. But, actually 66 speed. That's not terrible, but not a lot of junk. And then out of the bullpen, Friendly's pretty decent. McSticks is pretty decent. Rago is pretty decent. And you got a pretty decent closer in Rochette. Or Roquette. So, good bullpen, good outfield, pretty decent starting rotation. We'll see what you can do. There's the 2 power ratings. So yeah, there's not a lot of home run potential, but Sean Kenney will try to lead the Torpedoes come the season. Glory and destruction. And update on the Bear team, because the roster has changed since we last looked at it. So joining the team is, in the bullpen, Martin Edmonds. We saw him pitch today. He has some pretty balanced stats here. Might have to get a little bit worse. Some of my pitchers, I think, are a little too good. So there probably will be some negative stat stuff coming for them. And a little bit of nerfing, yeah. And then also joining the team is starting pitcher Robert Troon, who is a bit of a fireball pitcher. 84 velocity, kind of mediocre junk, and not very accurate. So that could be fun if you want to get some beanballs. Shannon Drake has been changed to a left-handed pitcher. She is right-handed in real life, but we had no lefties. So she is hopping on the grenade in exchange for a stats drop to be the left-handed pitcher of the team. So I guess I should say what we're looking at. We're looking at backup catcher is probably going to be my sister, and I'm saving spots for a buddy of mine from elementary school, my brother, and my cousin, Kevin here, his wife, to join the team if they want the spots. And if they fail, Sean Kenney might be coming back to the Bears. We'll see what happens.
Work the phones.
Mm-hmm. Probably as our starting left fielder, to be honest. You probably will replace Sonia, who is probably moving to second base at some point, because that arm stat.
That's pretty fun.
There are no outfield assists coming from Sonia Knight. But there's the reason she's in the lineup. That's solid contact and speed rating.
Yeah, no, I mean that's pretty good. No power, no arm, so everything else.
We remain kind of balanced still. Probably will end up being fairly balanced because I don't know. It's just the way it kind of works when like people are creating players. Like you tend to end up like with no like major deficiencies. So we'll probably be balanced. So if you still want a player on the team, there are no spots really available for the team, but there are on the Spinners, the Champs, the Nightmares, the Wardens, the Pumas, the Rippers, the Clankers, Venom, Logmen, Outlaws, Norsemen, Goldcoats, Advocates, Monarchy, Whoever picks the monarchy is just going to get made fun of. I'm just warning you right now. Justice, Firebirds, Burners, Scampers, Fresh Hellions, Dive Bombers, Hatchets, and War Wagons. Someone from World of Tanks, take the War Wagons. Come on. Gratch, I'm calling you right now, Gratch. Take the War Wagons. All right, so thank you for your assistance in recording this video, Mr. Sean Kenney. Hopefully you will do really, really well in the season, and but we will completely shut you out. That's the goal. That's the goal. When you come up against the Bears in the regular season, I'm just gonna have Martin bean you every time.
It would be very true to life.
He's gonna get out the snowplow. Well, I can't do it every game because Martin's not going to work 9 innings.
I wonder if his stats would go down if he kept doing it.
Yeah, it does have negative impact on the mojo. Again, I've done this a couple times, but I guess I'll kind of bring it up on every game because the game mechanics are kind of important. Your player is affected by 3 things. 3 things for pitchers, 2 things for outfield or for positional players. Number 1 is the mojo. The mojo is like how good they're feeling. So everyone starts at kind of normal mojo, and then if things are going well, they can get like locked in or amped up. Or if things go badly, they can get tense or rattled. If they get rattled, they're virtually useless, and you need to get them out of the game. The second thing that impacts them is fitness. This is their general health level. It's a 5-bar system, basically, and 3 is where you start, and then you get juiced at, like, 5, where you're like, I can destroy the world! And then there's lower down, which is, like, if you've been working too much, or you're just tired, or you're injured, it'll go down, and that will decrease your stats. And then for pitchers, there's a stamina bar. I've always been a little bit annoyed by the stamina bar, because every pitcher... like every position on the pitching staff has like just a set bar. Like there's no way to, like, all 4 of your starting pitchers have the same bar, if that makes any sense. And it's a little annoying that there's no discrepancy. You can't make like an inning eating pitcher, basically, where you just like juice their stamina up all the way.
Right. They're only going to throw a few pitches.
Well, I mean, the starters can go a whole game if you're like keeping the pitch count relatively low. Like you're doing, like instead of doing like 9 pitch battling at bats, you're just like first pitch ground ball. Like they'll last the whole game. But like the relievers, like there's no like long reliever particularly in the game. Like it's just like your reliever. The 3 relievers all have the same stamina, and then the closer has just less. So kind of a thing, and they didn't fix that in the third game, which is out now. Although they created a long reliever role where there's a starting pitcher / long, like relief pitcher position that you can acquire, and they have like more stamina than a reliever but less than a starter. So there's at least there gives you another level. I am a little bit disappointed that there's no point in running a 3-man rotation, though, which is kind of annoying, because my thought was that if I could move the 4th starter just basically effectively into the bullpen, but they come into the game already tense if you do that. So it doesn't really work. Before we go, I also should do the Bears team photo and show you the new people. So let's see here. I think this is Martin here. So Martin Edmonds has joined the team. This is Rob Troon, flexing. Because, he's got to show that fat has muscles. And then those are the only 2 new additions. We still have to replace this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And everybody else is ready to go. There's Javier, by the way.
Nice.
Who's going to show up really heavily on this team because he's the only non-white guy on the team.
Is that a headband?
That is a headband. He's got the wacky inflatable tool hair. I'll show you it in the player editor. Javier Perez Torres bullpen. Head. Look at that hair.
Wow. Yeah, wow.
And then our other humorous player, of course, for those who have not seen, is Shannon with the eye black that is intriguing, to say the least. Although this actually, I must say, of all the players I've made, this actually looks the most like her of anyone that I've actually put into the game. So, it's like that is almost her hairstyle. That is more or less her physical dimensions. And the head is kind of actually pretty close as well. So that's good. The furthest is still Sonia, who does not look anything like this, but we did what we could. We couldn't even get the hair color right because the black turns like just so gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is strange.
Kind of annoyed that the black is that gray. Like, I mean, I have a gray option.
That looks white almost, yeah.
So, that one still wins the award for being, at least as far as I know, the furthest off. Like, I've never met Paul in person, so I don't actually know what he looks like. I've never met Javier in person, so I don't actually know what he looks like. But everybody else has been fairly decent actually. I've never met Doug in person actually either, but I have seen pictures. So, and I know, Doug, I'm not gonna let this down. I know you don't have this travel tattoo. I know you don't. You have no tattoos. You are tattooless.
That's funny.
Anyways, that is all for this particular episode. I'm not sure what number. I think we're on episode 4 of the series. Still haven't actually hit the actual season yet, but it is coming. I just need to finish off the team. So if you want in, you got to get in soon. And I will once again show you what we're looking at for the divisions here. Super Mega YouTube League, please. There are the divisions. So where are the Torpedoes? The Torpedoes are in the Vanderlei division with the War Wagons, Hatchets, and Dive Bombers. Who are you looking forward to matching up against there, Sean?
I think the Hatchets, because their emblem's a fish as well. So
that does seem like a very natural rivalry.
Right. But we do have the Dive Bombers and birds and fish, you know. So the War Wagons are gonna be terrible.
No faith in the War Wagons. Okay. And of course, in the Fedor division, it is the Bears, Spinners, Champs, and Nightmares for the upcoming season. And of course, bonus points for whoever can figure out what the pattern of naming I've used here for the divisions are.
I don't have it.
There are people who will get it. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of fight fans in the audience.
Okay, well, I kind of thought the St. Pierre.
Yep, you're on to something there.
Okay, I thought that's where it was going. So,
all right. So that is it for today's episode of Super Mega Baseball. Next episode might actually be the start of the season. I just got to get with a couple of people and finalize the players. So, like I said, if you want in, you got to do it really soon, because once the season starts, I'm not sure if I can edit player names and have it translate over. I know that you can change players during the season. I just don't know if the name will replicate, to be honest. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, if you want to take the route of being a superstar player on one of the enemy teams that gets like highlight videos when we play you, let me know. And if you want to fill out one of the remaining 4 spots, let me know as well. I got people penciled in, but I will only hold the positions for so long before I fill them. So, again, thank you to Mr. Sean Kenney, and looking forward to beaming you when we play the Torpedoes.
Go Torpedoes!